My favorite rapper.
is out here snitching, saying that when Young Thug is the alleged killer of Mr. Nut and also trying to take out his own pappy. You tried to kill his pappy, Young Thug. We need to know. Play the video.
What is this? What is this? Is this a clip of what?
We got a video. Let's see.
Homie Quan spitting a whole verse to law enforcement about Young Thug.
Right. So my hand was on the spot. I saw it. We had a show together. I was like, so I'm just asking yourself. Everybody been talking about it. I'm gonna just be a man and answer myself. Right. It's real, man. No door has something to do with it. We just can't prove. Right. Point blank period. I ain't no rat. I ain't telling no. I'm just being real with y'all. And how much I love lit, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit real.
Just being real. Be real.
While it may be hard for some to understand Rich Homie speaking a language native to the streets of Atlanta, what he's speaking on is the very murder that would cause the fall of YSL.
I got one of the biggest bloods in America with me, my you did, Atlanta, Georgia.
Man, R.I.P. Nut. So if you didn't know what's going on, so allegedly this dude right here, the chunky dude, is Nut. Nut is Rich Homie Quan's homie, who's also Wife and Lucci's homie, Nut.
Right.
Young Thug, and you see Young Thug was introducing Nut. So at one point, Young Thug and Nut were friends. Allegedly, they said that Nut was talking to the police officers, so they had to do something about that. So that's why allegedly, that's why they said Young Thug gang took out Nut. But when they shot up Nut at a barbershop. The barbershop that they shot him up at was Rich Homie Quan's dad's barbershop. So that's why Rich Homie Quan's dad's name's in it. Also, Rich Homie Quan's dad is also the manager of Rich Homie Quan. Birdman wants Rich Homie Quan. This is when Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug was together making the music and everybody loved it.
Right.
He wanted Rich Homie Quan on his team. Rich Homie Quan was like, nah, I got my daddy. We finna make millions to the top. Okay. And Birdman was like,
I'm gonna show you.
Come on, we gonna whack you.
Oh wow!
So he did that. He took out those two people, and then also allegedly Young Thug shot up Lil Wayne tour bus. Rich Homie Quan cool with Lil Wayne. So that's what
giving Suge Knight.
Exactly. They're making They're making Young Thug look out like the devil out here.
And that's why we probably haven't heard from him, because he has been ducking and dodging his life.
That's what they also saying that. And one thing,
he don't want to be out there like that.
Yeah, right. One thing that why you haven't heard Rich Homie Quan so much is because Young Thug's been silencing him and blackballing him out the game.
Right, because it's like any type of money you get, it's mine. So any song, any appearance you do, I'm coming to see you. Yeah. Pulling up like Big Worm.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
What city you popping up in? I'm there.
Right. Like I'm coming. I'm your biggest fan to every concert. Like,
exactly.
What's up?
So but
that's like Quando Rondo.
But the question,
he has the beef and he ain't done a show in like almost like year and a half.
They keep putting up. Yeah, they keep putting up his show too. What? But the question is, they said that Rich Homie Quan never said he was from the streets.
Right.
So is this snitching? Are you snitching if you shot up at my dad a barbershop? Right. You killed my best friend, and I'm not in the gang.
Right.
They said he tried to be in every gang.
So wait, so you have to be from the streets to consider snitching or not? Like if you're telling on the...
It's the code you want to live by, really. It's whatever...
If you live in Malibu or like you live in
Malibu,
you live in
Malibu most wanted.
You're protecting your, like your neighborhood. That's called snitching.
I was thinking like if you, I guess they're saying like if you and that.
This is insurance for the business. My daddy got to get his shot back. Yes, he was here, officer. Here's the video footage.
Hey, you getting insurance regardless if you know who it is or not.
This is business.
Business to business.
Right, because if you needed insurance on the Impala drop top, that's what happened to the Impala, and you know what happened to it. You're gonna need that insurance.
I mean, if she was the officer and she was telling me that and I was handcuffed, I could have taken
She belongs to the streets.
So you not buying? So you saying he's snitching? He's snitching?
Yeah, he was snitching.
What?
He can't be fake. You can't be faking that. He be hanging around all the gangsters. He part of the rich gang.
If your dad came to you and was like, Gavin, we need to tell the cops what happened to the business.
And just shut up.
That just
We can
got
say
shot.
it got shut up. We can say we don't know who did it.
We got surveillance camera, sons.
Hey, if they want the
They
footage
want
as
the
proof,
footage.
they could do what they want with the footage. But if I didn't speak on anything, then I didn't speak. Right? Would that qualify? Would you get a pass?
I don't know.
You get a pass on that?
That's made what happened, but that's your daddy. Your daddy snitching, you snitch.
Exactly.
Oh man, I was out of town. I wasn't there for
Thugger
those
with my
decisions.
Another time thugging with
my
Morales. I
God.
know nothing about this.
I was out there going
Nah, this is horrible. I mean, this is more and more things that's piled onto the whole YSL case, man. They're making Young Thug look like a real cold-blooded animal out here, man. He taking out lives. He shooting up Lil Wayne tour bus. You know, he putting the hearts in the fear in Rich Homie Quan.
But you know who didn't snitch?
Who?
Lucci.
You were talking Wife and Lucci don't know when they're snitching. He was beefing with Wife and Lucci.
They gave him a plea deal to snitch on Young Thug to get lesser time, and he still didn't take it, and that's his op.
I gotta give it.
Like he said, he never said he was from streets. He don't know the code.
That's true.
He probably rode a scooter as a kid.
And then also what they're trying to figure out is why come all this weapon?
I would say his parent pickup.
Fair pickup.
and also they're trying to figure out like why is all this information being released? Like none of this information we should know. We shouldn't know all these snitching allegations. We shouldn't know about Woody, you know, out here being a snitch also. And then you see you see Young Thug brother, you know, he snitched too, even though he went back to jail.
I don't know. It seems like you're all in the streets, Jesse.
Nah, man.
You got all the street news. You've been
You know
hanging
what
around the dumpsters.
You know what I'm sad
again.
about? I was thinking about this the whole time. So how we feel about Duke Deuce?
Huh?
Duke. Remember
Duke Deuce?
You remember Duke, the one that hangs out with Young Thug?
Oh, yeah.
So
Lil Duke.
are we messing with him or we not messing with him?
Did he snitch?
He got released.
He got released?
He just don't be talking.
I don't know. I wasn't his biggest fan, so I'm cool either way. We gotta wait and see. We gotta see what 1090 Jake say.
Man, in fact, they were taking everything from 1090 Jake.
But I saw like a lot of people got questioned about Young Thug, like a lot of
Exactly.
artists. So like
Even Drake.
it's like what are they even like talking about?
It's to see if they know anything, to see if they ever see Young Thug do anything illegal, you know, act out violently or rude,
Or acting a gangway.
You know, what I mean, they say Young Thug the hitman. That's why they really
And
want
we
him.
don't know. They got some people. We don't know how they react on the stand. Gotta swear before the judge. If like
Start
they're like,
sweating.
we got evidence. We got evidence.
And-
Knowing damn well they ain't got no evidence. Yes, judge. He was. I'm sorry. I'm scared. We don't know.
It turned
That
to a
would've
musical?
been Rich Homie Quan.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen now because they're saying that since a lot of this evidence is dropping, it's gonna intimidate a lot of the witnesses from taking the stand because they feel like, well, you can't even things are dropping randomly, so people gonna know where I stay at.
Right.
So I don't want to they think. And Atlanta has a lot of money behind this, so we gonna see how it
No,
goes,
for
man.
sure.
But I
Like
mean,
if it's already getting like closer where they're getting the jury, they got the evidence, people
They're
getting
gonna have a
caught
whole
in,
movie on
people
this.
getting subpoenaed.
Facts.
Then you get randomly subpoenaed, like, hold on, what they know about me? I remember July 14th, we did do that. Dude, I got you. Because I ain't going to jail.
What if
I
they-
got an album dropping out. I'm not going to jail.
facts.
What if they do a YSL movie and they have Snoop Dogg play Young Thug?
so fast?
What?
What are Gavin? You play Young Thug when he got out of jail? He plays Young Thug
Plays him as like him right now.
him and Travis Scott.
So you're saying Young Thug and Snoop Dogg, like, resemble each other?
No, you gotta resemble
nah.
each other play in the movie.
Right.
I mean, did you see that new MLK
Are
movie
they-
on Netflix?
How old is
No.
Young Thug? Let me Google that.
So what, like 30?
What? He's not
something?
like 50, like 40?
Nah,
39, 38, 37.
he's like 32.
Thugga.
He's like 32, but I mean,
Yeah, he's way younger than you.
32.
I was right. See,
He's
He's
30
31.
close enough.
What? He's 31?
Mhm.
Your age?
So
It's
comment.
the face tats.
There you go, man. Comment
age.
And
below.
the drugs.
Comment
And the drugs.
and the drugs.
The drugs will eat
drugs
you.
definitely will like deteriorate your like
Face.
right like
Mhm.
change your appearance
I
because it
believe-
makes you either foul.
Ask Kodak. Look at Kodak face. He's looking all crazy.
Oh yeah, Kodak needs to get healthy.
Yeah, exactly, man. But y'all need to stop wishing jail on Kodak. But